There are fears tonight that people trying to help women could face a lawsuit because of Texas' strict new abortion law.
And now we're hearing of those who help victims of sexual assault wage their own lawsuits.
KXAN investigator Kevin Clark explains why we'll see many more legal battles ahead.
The way I see it, someone needed to stand up.
Monica Faulkner is suing the state. A social worker of 20 years, she's concerned about how Texas's new abortion law could affect her when she helps victims of sexual assault.
The bill defines aiding and abetting an abortion very vaguely.
Private citizens can now sue someone who performs an abortion or helps in the process if a heartbeat is detected in the womb. Damages can add up to $10,000. Faulkner says that could mean referring someone to an abortion provider or even just talking with a victim about their options following a sex assault.
It's difficult to think how this would actually work.
Abigail Aiken is a professor and expert on reproductive health at UT's LBJ school. She says abortion providers could challenge any lawsuits in court, which may lead to an even broader ruling on Roe v. Wade.
I think that's also an intentional part of this bill, is that if these private lawsuits don't stop abortions, well, then let's have the Supreme Court actually reconsider the right to choose abortion in this country.
Pro-life advocates point to an expansion of the state's Alternatives to Abortion program. According to our partners at the Texas Tribune, its budget has increased 20-fold since 2005.
The pro-life movement is excited. We're ready to help these women. We want them to choose life, and we're here to walk with them every step of the way.
Services in the program include counseling, pregnancy classes, and non-medical goods. And while the state's Health and Human Services Department tells us the program served more than 100,000 people in 2020, a spokesperson did not answer questions about how Texas tracks the program's success. Kevin Clark, KXAN News.
The new law makes exceptions for abortion after 6 weeks if there is a risk of death or, quote, a serious risk of substantial and irreversible physical impairment of a major bodily function. There are not any specific medical conditions listed that would be an exception, but it's up to a doctor's reasonable medical judgment. Experts tell us providers will likely approach these cases conservatively given the threat of legal action.
The women